From the Himalayas in the north to the Nilgiris in the south, for 100 years, these little trains have climbed through the clouds and into the wonderful world of Indian hill railways. The Darjeeling Himalayan Railway was the very first hill railway in India. Referred to as the DHR for the last 125 years, it's ferried passengers on an improbably narrow 2 feet wide track into the Himalayas and to Darjeeling. In the brisk climate of the Himalayas, the British built a home away from home, where the stress of colonial rule could be filed away for the summer. Like the tea and the Gurkhas, the train has become an indelible part of the identity of these hills, and it touches the lives of everyone it meets on its narrow, twisting climb. This is the story of the Darjeeling Himalayan Railway. Once an old Gurkha military outpost, Darjeeling was purchased by the East India Company in 1835 from the rulers of Sikkim, a small Buddhist kingdom sandwiched between India and Nepal. The British established a sanatorium here for its soldiers to recuperate from the duties of empire. The climate of these hills was not only good for soldiers, but also perfect for growing tea. And it was tea which finally put Darjeeling on the world map. The new British settlement attracted clerks from Bengal, traders from Tibet, and most conspicuously, porters from Nepal. Today, the most common language in Darjeeling is Nepali, and the migration from Nepal has never stopped. "15 years ago, Sita Chetri made a 3-day-long journey from western Nepal to Darjeeling. She came to be with her husband, a migrant station porter.
31 वर्ष मेरो बुढा हस्बेन्ड खसेको मेरो 13 वर्षमा बिहा भएको
With 5 sons to feed and educate, Sita decided to take over her husband's work as a porter on Darjeeling station.
जो आफ्नको जेबमा पैसाहरु भयो काम गर्नु थाले हैन त्यति बेला सर लाग्यो मैले सबसे कुरा के हेरेको भन्नुस् त सबै मेरो पढाइ यही नानीको पढाइको लागि म कहीं जानु नसके
Even though the work is backbreaking, she has plans to give a better life to her children and is grateful to the Darjeeling Himalayan Railway. Each morning she offers prayers to the gods, to the train and to the station, especially when times are hard.
Election पनि हो किन अब आउनुलाई अब आउँछ होला तर पोरपोको भन्दा हापै छैन नि हाप मान्छे आएको छैन हामीलाई किन याद हुन्छ
Although it's the beginning of the tourist season, in 2 weeks India is going to the polls. Based on previous experience, the fear is that election fever might bring trouble. So many tourists are staying away. The residents of these hills don't want to be part of the Indian state of Bengal. They want their own independent state of Gurkhaland. And in this election, they want a candidate who will fight for a Gurkhaland in the Indian Parliament.
Jai Kali, Jai Jai Mahakali.
At NJP Junction, at the bottom of the hill, the intercity Darjeeling Mail arrives from Calcutta. It connects to the narrow gauge train going to Darjeeling, but today the narrow gauge train is half empty. Before the Hill Railway was built, British boxwallers faced an arduous journey from Calcutta. First an overnight rail trip, then 2 river crossings by steamboat. And when they finally arrived here at Siliguri, at the bottom of the mountain, they went up by bullock cart. From Calcutta to Darjeeling, the whole journey took 5 days. Although the railway has cut the journey time up the hill to Darjeeling to just 8 hours, at election time, there are bound to be delays. Halfway up the line in Kurseong, a Gurkhaland election rally is converging at the station. Furtemba Sherpa is the pointsman at Kurseong station, and he's responsible for the safe passage of both the train and the public through the town. Furtemba is the first in his family to join the railway. It gives him security, a regular income, and the prospect of a pension. And although he loves his job on the DHR, his dream was to be a professional musician.
मेरो सानै दिनको मेरो 55 दिनको जस्तै म दार्जिलिङ त्यो बजाउने मेरो शौक काहीँ मेरो एउटा प्रोग्राम फेस गर्ने एउटा शौक मेरो लागि बोलिदिने मेरो लागि बुझिदिने मेरो लागि गरिदिने कोही पनि निक्लिदैन र खुद न खुद अब चाहिँ मैले आफ्नो मेरो पितृ प्रसादको निम्ति चाहिँ आफू नै अब म खडा हुनु परिरहेको छ.
Pointsman Furtemba Sherpa is a committed supporter of the Gurkhaland movement. But with the election rally converging on the station and 2 diesel and 2 steam trains to guide through the crowded streets, Furtemba has a lot on his plate. Gurkhas, both from neighbouring Nepal and this corner of India, historically are famous for their bravery, both in the Indian Army and the British Army. The Raj categorized the Gurkhas as a martial race, naturally warlike, courageous and loyal. But in a modern Indian democracy, the new weapon is the vote, and the war is about representation. As the rally gets going, and despite Furtemba's endeavours, the train to Darjeeling is delayed. Major Malla is a retired British Gurkha, many times decorated and veteran of a dozen or more campaigns. But now, with only time to kill, the train provides the opportunity to keep his memories alive.
This part of the country used to be a Gurkha territory some years back for some time. And the Gurkha clan is spread over Nepalese territory as well as Darjeeling. Darjeeling Himalayan Railway, it is called. And it is, as I see it, a part of life of the Darjeeling town and Darjeeling people. Darjeeling ko sanu dil hidalai ab tyari cha gatle sun hai siti bajayo.
The railway line is like an artery running through the main streets of each and every village and town along the route. So it's the only place in the world where a train can be stuck in a traffic jam. The train is already more than an hour late, and in Darjeeling, Sita is becoming anxious. She needs to